He's inside the 10.
Oh, blocked from behind.
Cut off the glass, no problem at all.
Fifth, one for the cradle.
Got locked up.
One guy that's got an angle on it, and he cuts back. Can't ball. I couldn't grab a ball. He's to right field against the wind. It's out of here. Carries it. We're tied at 19.
Good evening and welcome into ICRC-TV. We are here at the Nest for some ECC conference action tonight. Josh Semstraw with the coach here tonight. Frankie Edwards on the call with me. We are here at the Nest for the Milford Eagles, West Clermont Wolves. The Eagles take in an undefeated record against the third place 2-1 Wolves tonight. Frankie, we are going to see quite the show tonight, I think.
It's going to be a big game. You know, these big league games, especially so early in the season, they're important for the league if you want to win the league this year. So I'm looking for both teams coming out playing real hard because by height-wise, they both look like they're tall and they're both going to come after it.
Announcing the starters now, and here at Milford they talk about the arch rivals with their neighbors over in Loveland, but with the creation, this is the first meeting basketball-wise between West Clermont and Milford, and really when these two schools get together, at least in football as we saw this past fall, it's loud, it's hard action, it goes all the way to the end, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we saw some extra time here tonight.
Right, hey, this is, I was speaking out with the girls game right beforehand, is a new rival, it's going to build as years go on. I mean, they're so close to each other, so it makes sense that, all the fans are out to come watch this big game.
This is doubleheader action here in the ECC on ICRC-TV. We thank you for sticking with us if you tuned into game one between the girls varsity team. The boys are set to take action here, though, tonight.
It's a big game, this is, especially early on, it's so important. Like I was saying, I sound like a broken record sometimes, but, it's important, these league games. They got to get W's.
Connor Foster, Dallas Piggott, ready to tip off tonight here from the Nest. Already loud between the student sections.
Already.
And we are underway, Milford with possession.
West Clermont comes down to man-to-man defense.
Huxell sends it over to his left. Gallimore back to Huxell.
See what kind of offense they're running here from Milford. Look kind of stagnant right now. They got to keep moving.
Farrell out to the left, driving in and up. Falls and the one. That's the man right there, leading the Eagles, Jake Eiler, the junior.
He took it hard there. I mean, that was a great play. Here, another replay here. He just takes it hard, got fouled. Get a 3-point old-fashioned one.
Eiler coming off a career high, 21 points the other night.
This is their first home game. This is to open up the season. They've been on the road and been victorious at that. So it's a big game for them. Open up their flock nest, as they want to say here.
Sure. The Nest here already very loud. Only just a few seconds in. Eiler already with 3 points tonight. West Clermont now out on perimeter.
Man-to-man defense by Milford. You can tell it's an intense game and a league battle by just how the fans are reacting.
Puckett against Eiler. Eiler almost steals it away. They'll send it back out up top. JT Eimer now. Back up top.
Good ball rotation by West Clermont here early.
Alex Puckett now looking for his man. Almost stolen again. Driving in now.
Gonna get to Travis.
And yep.
It was, tough play there. I mean, it's good ball rotation. Just got caught using that extra step.
Caleb Farrell now leading the way for the Eagles. He'll
Nice
send
cut.
it in and just a little far there from Nathan Gallimore looking for Eiler underneath.
Had the right idea, it was a nice cut. Just got to get that pass in there.
Puckett will start the Wolves up again. Give it out to Termeyer. Termeyer driving in and lets it fall.
You got to have that help side defense step up a lot earlier. It's going to be a long night.
Quick transition now for Caleb Farrell. He'll slow it down up top. Work it around.
Both teams have great ball rotation so far, though, I must say, in the first few series.
Eiler tries to drive in, gives it back out to Gallimore. Gallimore heading in now. Nice tip out there.
Wow. Tough.
Can't get it to fall, but a nice save by Gallimore on the outside. Wolves in transition now. Termeyer back up top to Puckett. Puckett has it roll off his foot, and it's going back to the Eagles.
You can tell how intense it is here, and that's how you know it's going to be a rival by how both fans are reacting to each series of plays.
Farrell leads the way, gives it to Eiler. Eiler up top. Eiler holds for a minute. Working against him is Puckett. Eiler driving in, almost has it stolen.
I can see why he scored 21. He's really quick off that dribble. That's what they need to do is get inside because he looks like he's a big guy, man.
Back underneath there, Connor Foster with the bucket.
Big body in there, biggest guy on the floor.
Wolves now working around the perimeter.
There's a little flex motion cut that they're running right now, West Clermont.
Eagles in the 2-3. Long two here, and it'll fall for Alex Puckett.
Nice shot, nice touch.
Working around the perimeter are the Eagles. Eiler in the corner. Eiler drives in, sends it back out, and from the foul line,
Big
Connor
shot.
Foster again from the big man up top.
Hey, if he can hit those long, little baby shots, it's going to be a good night because, I mean, he's got a nice touch off that last shot.
Tyremeyer tries to drive in. He'll give it up. Recovered by the Wolves, and a steal
Nice
there. Farrell with the steal. Three from the corner. Not
offensive
quite
rebound.
strong enough. Nice battle there underneath. West Clermont wins the rebound battle there. Quickly in transition, and they'll slow it down at the top.
Yeah, they look to push it, but if they don't get anything, they do a great job by slowing it down to run their offense.
Pidgeot gives it over to Puckett.
We have a first sub tonight, so the Milford got two guys coming in.
Menzel slows it down, gives it back to Puckett up top. Over to Padgett. Padgett drives in, drops a bucket.
Nice, that was nice. Take to the hoop. Got to have your feet ready to move.
Eiler drives in, sends it back into the corner. Three. Little too rough.
Oh.
And can't secure the rebound over there, and we will see our first subs of the night.
It's a packed house tonight, that's for sure.
Brady Sluter and A.J. Dickerson into the game as you see your replays here from those last two
nice
buckets.
Little bucket. Soft shot by the big guy there. And then he got beat a little bit there, so make sure he get his feet moving because he was looking to drive that the whole way.
Long two again.
Nice jump.
Drops it. Dallas Padgett.
Big guys look good tonight on both sides of the ball.
And not even driving in so much. They're taking those long twos from the field.
Right, they got nice touches. I mean, they're out there for a reason, that's for sure.
Eiler now up top.
Looking to try to get it inside again, which I don't blame him.
Brady Sluter now just coming into the game. He'll try and drive in. Sent back out top to Eiler. Eiler will try and drive in. Baseline and stolen away for the pass up top. Alex Puckett now.
Nice drive. Nice, man, that's a nice left hand there. That's how they teach you at home. You want to use that left hand so you don't get it blocked. That's a nice move.
J.T. Meyer, the senior. A lot of seniors on this West Clermont team.
And their first year at that, you know, so it's kind of special. You got Amelia and Glen Estee coming together to make this new school. Here you see his left hand here. He drives it hard. This is how you do it right there.
6 seniors, 5 juniors for West Clermont.
Wow.
Only 2 seniors for Milford, but a handful of juniors that have been playing together for a long time. First free throw goes down there for Stephen Huxell.
We're in for a game, like you said. It could very well be a type of game that goes to overtime, how these two teams are coming out playing. Very evenly matched, as I can see it.
Hunter Pollock comes in for Connor Foster, who would take some time on the bench.
How deep your benches are huge, too, in these type of games, because if someone gets in foul trouble, you got to have reload, you know, as they say.
Second free throw coming in now. Will drop.
Both teams like to pick up their defense at half court, so we haven't seen any full court type of man defense yet, but we might see
Back out top, 3 coming from Eichholtz.
Got a box
misses
out.
And rolls out on the rebound.
Tough shot. I thought that was going in.
Huxell will drive in. Quick transition here from the Eagles again. Back up top to Eiler. Eiler's going to slow the pace down here for the Eagles. Nice give and go there from Eiler. Back out top. Thought about it in the corner, and they'll get him for a travel on Steve Huxell there.
Tough play.
Surprised Huxell didn't pull the trigger there on that three in the corner, wide open. Now in transition once more for the Wolves. Padgett gives it out up top. They'll work it around again and back to Padgett.
Another substitute.
Over to Puckett. Hunter Eads subbed in for the Wolves a minute ago. He'll send it back up top. Driving in, and the foul will be called. No one.
That was close.
That's John Eicholtz driving for the Wolves there. He'll go to the line.
Playing hard. Both teams mirror each other. It's almost the same team as I look at both these squads.
Frankie, you said that both doing an excellent job of moving the ball around, spreading the ball out.
They do.
And as we've seen already, quite a lot of subs as we see a few more come in here. A lot of guys touching the ball for each squad tonight.
Right. And as I've seen right now, a lot of guys that came in from Milford, and that means they got a really deep bench that can play.
Rebound to Eagles. They'll work it in transition now off the free throw. Up top to Eiler. Eiler will drive in, slow it down. Long two, just wide.
Tough shot. Had his feet set.
Caleb Farrell on the shot there. That'll be Puckett now for the Wolves. That'll take it up court. Puckett gives it back up top, moves around the perimeter. Braden Steele just into the game. He'll send it into the corner to Eicholtz. Back to Padgett. Pulls up.
Steele.
Bounces off a little strong there. Gallimore heading down to work on the Eagles. He drives in. Comes up short.
One and done so far. As you can see, both teams are doing a good job by getting rebounds. That's big. It's big for the game tonight.
Puckett slows it down, looking for some movement. He'll get it from Dallas Padgett.
They're running a half motion flex.
Three, too short, and rebound Eagles. Eiler will take it up the court. Gives it back up top. Eiler back in the corner now. Sends it back up top
It's
to
getting
Dickerson.
physical in there too. Like you said, you've seen the football game. They're gonna. Some of the players have probably played in that game, so that, they remember that.
Jake Eiler, one of those guys that played in that brutal last regular season game between these two school districts. As he sinks ones there, could drop it for two. That was Brady Sluter there, actually, who just came in the game. He'll have a first time out.
You were spot on, though, how even these two teams are, and you can tell by the scoreboard.
End of one, tied at 11 here at the Nest, and it is a loud one. Show you some highlights from the first quarter here.
That was the first bucket there. That was a nice move.
And both teams have some leaders in the conference. Jay Tyrmeyer of West Clermont, fourth in the conference for scoring, 14 points a game. Jake Eiler just behind him with 13.8 points a game.
Pretty evenly matched. I mean, who's scoring, especially Milford. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys scoring, and so does West Clermont. So everybody's distributing point total so far.
No one's sinking any threes yet, but definitely a lot of guys spreading both, like we talked about earlier. Both teams spreading the ball out. Having a lot of different guys out there so far. And as you see, the student section from West Clermont, they're all tie-dyed out. Both of these student sections are loud tonight. The whole arena's loud tonight.
They both went to their benches. They both went 8 deep so far in that first quarter. So that just shows you how deep both teams are. And most you see is 8 players sometimes at the varsity level. So any more come in, I mean, that's a pretty deep bench when you got 8 solid guys that can rotate in and out.
The West Clermont will start us out here in the second quarter.
And baseline.
Drives in baseline, sends it back out. Zambinetti back up top to Eicholtz. Eicholtz going to slow it down now. Caleb Farrell working on him. Back out to Menzel. Menzel back to the top, thought about the three, back into the corner.
Looking to go inside, nice pass.
Zambinetti sends it back out, the three, sank it.
Nice, that was a nice pass from inside to get the guard that 3-point shot.
Mitch Menzel.
First three tonight by both teams.
Huxell now will look to drive in. He's got a man open on the corner, sends it back up top.
Oh, gonna get Steele almost. Oh, lucky stays with
Huxell works back there to regain possession. Sends it into the corner for an open three. Leaves it short.
Got to get those legs in there if you shoot those long ones.
In transition now, the
Oh, he's
Wolves
taking
driving in
Nice
and
touch.
drops the bucket. Does Jake Tiermeyer.
Got a nice touch. Going to be a quick timeout here for Milford.
So we see our first, really not much of a lead, but the first chance of a pull away we've seen all night as the Wolves go up by 5 here.
You can see Milford seen that too. That's why they called that quick timeout, so they can stop the momentum a little bit. He's got a nice touch when he drives it to the lane like that using his left hand.
Something we'll also want to look out for as we see them try and regain this possession here is the rebounds that we see tonight from the big guys. Nathan Gallimore, third in the conference with 6 rebounds a game.
Right. It's always big. I mean, that wins big ball games. You know, the more rebounds you get, the more chances you get to score.
Out of the timeout. It'll be Eagles possession. Farrell will start him out.
See what they can set up here in this offensive possession.
Gallimore drives into the
Nice
lane.
pass. Puff.
Pass gets dropped to the floor, sent back out, and taken away. That's Hunter Pullitt on the play. Tiermeyer looking to drive in. He'll take the long two. Too strong, but a good rebound there from the Wolves. Almost given up now on the floor. The three.
Boom.
Drops the three
He's bringing
again, does Jay Tiermeyer.
He's separating himself from all everyone else. You know, he's a big-time player.
So now Menzel and Tiermeyer for the Wolves working on the perimeter. Huxell looking for his man. Almost misses. A.J. Dickerson on the outside. Dickerson will try and drive in now and send it back up top. The three. Again, off the mark for the Eagles. West Clermont in transition now, looking to pick up the pace a little bit. They'll send it back up top.
Nice dribble drive. Just took it to the rack. Ooh,
Just rims out there for Zane Masner.
Milford needs a big bucket here.
Driving in and gets the foul. A.J. Dickerson, the junior, drawing the foul for the Eagles. He'll come out now, and Eiler will come back into the game.
See what they do here in this out-of-bounds play setup.
They'll give it to Eiler in the corner. Eiler, baseline drive, sends it back into the corner. The three.
Big three.
Sinks it.
First three-pointer for Milford tonight.
Nathan Gallimore, the senior, in the quick transition for the Wolves.
They look at, you know, he looks to drive. He gets the ball. He's looking to drive.
And you'll see on your replays here, a three from each. The three from Jay Tiermeyer. And the three from the corner.
And here's another one by Tiermeyer. Ooh, got him about the walk.
The Eagles trying to narrow the gap. We're midway through the second quarter. Caleb Farrell bring it up for Milford. Almost makes a dangerous pass, holds on to it though.
Getting double teamed there, got
Wolves
lucky.
putting on the pressure now,
Still.
and the Eagles take away. The
Good
ball
hustle.
can't quite get it across half court. Yeah, good effort there by Caleb Farrell to try and regain possession.
Here comes the baseline. His own guy ran into him. He did the spin move. About to say.
Got him for the travel. Yeah, a little too much of a spin move there.
Well, he was looking to drive right when he got the ball, but his guy ran into him, which gave him another defender to guard him. So he kind of had to bail out and do that little spin move.
Farrell bring it up across half court. Give it to Gallimore. Gallimore sends it over to Huxell. Huxell will look to drive in.
Nice
He does,
stop and go.
and puts it in.
Don't know how he got that ball to go underneath that hoop. I mean, it was a tight one.
Stephen Huxell for the Eagles. West Clermont working it back outside. Alex Puckett up top. Sends it over to Padgett.
Oh, tough pass.
Ismail, the junior, sloppy on the pass for the Wolves. Retain possession though, and it's back up top to Puckett.
got to stop. He loves to dribble and drive.
The long
nice
two,
shot.
and he gets it again.
He's got a nice shot for a long body. Nice touch.
Dallas Padgett has been dangerous tonight from the middle of the field on those long twos. It's Huxell again looking to drive in. Nice bounce pass out to Eiler up top. Eiler works it back to Huxell. Into the corner now for Gallimore. Gallimore will look to drive in. Send it out to Huxell. Huxell buries the three. Ismail now in transition for the Wolves and got him for the walk again. The Eagles applying the pressure now. Getting some help from their noisy student section.
Here's that kick out three-pointer. Starting to fall for both teams tonight along three in this quarter.
Huxell will bring it in, and Farrell will bring it across half court. 21-19. Eagles looking to tie it up here. Huxell with the drive. Sinks it. Tie ball game.
That was a nice soft shot driving in the lane like that. But right away he's going to come back. Get ready.
Nice steal by Huxell. Huxell takes it back. Huxell in transition. Tried to make the pass over to Eiler.
Almost should have just went up with it when he was that deep.
You got a chance to see the replay here. Huxell driving in for the tie, and then Huxell with the steal on the end there, and you got to get those points in transition, especially when you're going for the lead.
Right. It's been a game of runs. You know, West Clermont came out a little fire in that second quarter, but Milford just fought right back. Tied ball game at 21. 2.5 minutes left before halftime.
Wolves working it around top. Ismail into the corner for Eicholtz. Eicholtz looking to drive. He'll send it back up top to Puckett. Puckett back to Ismail up top. Ismail over to Padgett. And back to Ismail up top again.
There's that flex cut they like to do.
Terremeyer over to Eicholtz. Back to Puckett. Looking for the three and off the rim and over the backboard.
That's what you want to see is one and done. You know, if they don't make it, you want to get the ball back.
Under 2 minutes in the half now.
See what they got drawn up here. Milford likes to drive the ball if they get to their guards, but they also have to pop spot in that three-point shot too.
It'll be Eiler. Over to Huxell. Eiler sets the screen for Huxell. Huxell looking to drive in.
He does a great job by getting to the basket, Huxell does.
Sluter over to Gallimore.
Oh, he should just went up with it.
Gallimore back to Eiler. Eiler in the corner. Back to Gallimore. Nice give and go.
Nice passes. Great ball rotation.
Gallimore, Eiler,
Coach like
and
that.
Pollitt.
You love to see that type of ball rotation to get a bucket that easy.
Long two again from Tiermeyer.
He's been a go-to player so far. Him and Gallimore have been top notch.
That was David Padgett, excuse me, again on the long two.
Their guard and their forward center, maybe he's out to play hard tonight. He's got a nice shot.
Has it at the top. Huxell driving again,
Nice
gives
pass.
it out, and draws the foul. Won't get the two. Hunter Pullett will go to the line.
Milford.
Nice pass there underneath, though.
Yep, and drew the foul. You know, Milford take a lead here after being down by 6 or 7. That's what it was.
Tied at 23, just a minute left.
It's been a tight game. I mean, you called it beforehand.
Sinks the first one.
Might be the team that has the last run that wins the game.
Follow ICRC-TV at ICRC-TV on Twitter. You'll see my hot takes before each game, and I did call probably either right down to the wire or overtime tonight between these two, and has not disappointed yet.
No, it's a great evenly matched game.
And they'll get the foul on the rebound, and it'll head the other way for West Clermont. Milford with the lead now after the free throws made.
It's a great matchup we got so far.
Puckett up top. Over to Padgett.
We might not see a lead bigger than 6 points, you know. Just might be who has the last run, like I was saying.
Largest lead of the night we have seen so far was for West Clermont, and they were up by 5. And they'll get the foul underneath on Milford, and so it'll be going to the line now for the Wolves.
No,
Or it was not a shooting foul, so they'll head to the baseline.
They've actually did a good job, both sides, by not being in foul trouble so far in this game, for how physical it is.
3 fouls for Milford, only 4 for West Clermont. For as physical of his game as we've seen.
Right.
Staying out of foul trouble for both teams. It's Jay Tiermeyer up top now. Gives it to Alex Puckett, West Clermont.
I see who wants the ball is number 15 because he loves to dribble drive. He likes to go left, too.
Under 10 seconds, West Clermont's going to keep it for the last shot. Tiermeyer, the long three, they get him for the travel.
Coach is animated on that one. He's a little upset. He wanted a better shot.
So 3.7. Huxell drives quick, gets it
off.
Can't get it to fall, though. And the Eagles will head back to the locker room with a 1-point lead.
Exciting stuff, man. You know, this is what you want to see in high school basketball.
This is what it's all about in this first meeting between these ECC rivals. West Clermont Wolves down by 1 to the Milford Eagles. You've been watching ICRC-TV. Stick around. We'll be back with you for the second half. back on ICRC-TV. Josh Semstrott, Frankie Edwards with you on the call, and we saw quite the first half, and it is going to be a fight to the finish. Milford leads West Clermont 24-23.
It's an evenly matched game. You can see it by the scoreboard and how both these teams play. The biggest lead, like you said, tonight was 5, so we'll see what happens in the second half. You know, whoever comes out not flat, wanting to play hard.
J.T. Ermeyer for West Clermont, 11 points in the first half. For Milford, it was Stephen Huxell, 9 points in the
Came
first
through
half.
driving that ball. Huxell, let's take it to that hole.
Huxell and Gallimore each with some clutch threes for Milford towards the end of the second half. It's Menzel and Tiermeyer on the arc for the Wolves.
The Wolves, they've invaded the nest tonight.
They have.
Try to get some eagle eggs.
And as the Eagles over there doing the classic student section roller coaster. Both student sections have been rocking this place tonight, and it has been nothing short of loud and physical on the court.
It's a big matchup.
We appreciate you tuning in to Game 2 of this ECC doubleheader action on ICRC-TV. Frankie was here with Glenn Olson on the call for the girls varsity game.
A special ECC girls and guys matchup all throughout the conference tonight, which I think is pretty neat.
First time they're doing this in the ECC, and yeah, I think they should do more of this. I really like the doubleheader, having the girls and boys go on the same night. It really brings the schools together, I think.
I know. I think it's a great idea. I think more conferences should do it for sure.
So Eiler will start out here for the Eagles. He'll give it to Huxell. Huxell will drive in, send it back out to his big man.
Wow, he just takes it to the rock.
Whew. Foster can't get it to fall.
One and done there for Milford.
Wolves now will work it around the perimeter.
Oh, lost the
Tiemeyer
ball.
tried to get it. Going the other way now.
Coast to coast.
Sends it up too strong off the glass.
Gosh.
Connor Foster a little too quick there. Quickly
Whoa.
in transition the other way, and same outcome.
A rough start so far for both teams in the second half.
And coaches for Milford say, slow it down, slow it down. Some quick, sloppy transitions there on both sides.
Looking to get it inside. The big body, soft hands,
down
tough
low
shot.
again. Foster can't get it to fall.
That's what they want to. They want to do that, get it inside to him. Because they didn't do a lot of that. They started out at the very beginning of the game and went inside, but they kind of went away from it.
Back up top now for the Wolves. Zane Massner tries to look inside. He finds Tiermeyer. Tiermeyer sends it back out. Around the perimeter it goes.
There, that's a good shot they want to get, and you got a foul.
Back into Paget, but yeah, the foul is called.
That's really their go-to players, is that Paget and, Gallimore. They're their scorers for sure.
So Paget heads to the line. His first one falls, and we're back in a tie game. Sinks his second. West Clermont regains lead. If you're just now joining us, Milford overcame a 5-point deficit and retook the lead at the line, shooting free throws right before the half.
And they got it in there. Yeah, you got to go up. You got to make them buckets there when you're that close.
Wolves in transition now. J. Tiermeyer, the long two, just off the
Good
front.
Rebound. That's what you want to see is one and done.
Eiler buries the three.
Long three. As Glenn gives his signature three-point announcing from his hometown.
Yeah, Glenn and I, Glenn's still here. He went up to be the house PA here for the boys game after calling the girls game, and a foul call.
That was the first time I heard him tonight, and it was that three-pointer that got me.
Watch the replay here. We'll see.
Just pulls it up.
Boom.
Someone's got to pick up their guy. They lost who they had.
You can't leave Jake Ayler alone.
He's hitting his free throw. I mean, that Patrick, he's a complete player. As I see, I definitely want to get in his hands. He's got a nice shot from the line and a nice soft jumper at that.
And watch the foul here.
Just get that body
barely gets hand there. Eagles back in transition.
Ooh, got
underneath.
Al ain't known. Should have been a jump ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't either a jump ball or an up and down. Ayler from outside for the long two. Can't get it to fall.
Looking to push it. But they do a good job by stopping. If they don't got numbers, they stop and then they regroup and reset it.
Puckett sends it around. Paget now. And the Wolves will work it around the perimeter. Zane Massner back up to Puckett. Around the perimeter and over to Puckett again. Wolves really staying outside on that arc.
Here goes Paget driving. Good defense. They got him with the foul, though. Milford's faithful don't like that one too much.
Third foul already, and they only had 3 fouls the entire first half. And
wow,
very quickly here, 3 fouls already. So see on your replay here, just going for possession and too much on the reach.
Here's Gilmore. He loves to drive it here. Kicks out. Good defense by Milford. Stop him from dribble driving.
Massner back to Paget. Paget into the corner to Puckett. Puckett again at the top. The student section gets loud for the Eagles.
Bringing that home corner advantage.
Underneath, back out into the corner, it's Puckett. Puckett too strong on the three. Rebound will be a jump ball. Possession.
Stays with the West Clermont Wolves.
Back up top, the Wolves will try and reset. Puckett. Puckett over to Ment.
Looking the ball, reverse it around, see what they can get. A little stagnant a little bit on this offensive possession by West Clermont. You might want to regroup and reset it.
Menzel to Puckett. Puckett up top again.
Very evenly matched game.
Massner now driving in. It's Tiemeyer. Tiemeyer looks for the two. Puts it through. And the lead back to West Clermont. And it is back and forth here so far in the second half.
Tiemeyer will score.
Hutzel for the three. Too strong.
Got the offensive rebound. Looking to go inside. Tough pass, but his forward got it for him.
Caleb Farrell now out on the arc. Farrell looks to drive, sends it into the corner, long
Soft
two.
jumper.
And the floater, A.J. Dickerson.
It's a heavyweight fight to keep. Team takes the lead, they take the lead. It's a great game to see.
And the lead is going back and forth between the two here. 1 point game since I think this entire second half.
Good double team by Milford.
Some defense there, gets a steal. Hutzel almost gets.
Good defense coming back and regrouping, hustling back.
Hutzel almost found Dickerson there in transition for the Eagles.
Coast to coast.
Almost some good defense there again. Some good defense indeed for the Eagles, jostling for possession.
Getting sloppy.
A lot of guys on the ground. Foul is called.
It was almost like a fumble on the play there.
A lot of guys jostling
just
on the
flopping
ground.
around like hot body. Hot tamale, man.
That's like a play out of that rainy game between the last two.
That was
football.
the highlight.
Yeah.
No rain tonight, but cold. It's cold outside, that's for sure.
Cold outside, but the energy is very hot in here.
Heat is in here. Oh, they pick up man-to-man defense in this possession. Is just a maybe speed the game up here. We'll see. Got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, we really saw no press in the first half. We'll see, starting to see a little bit now. Nothing too heavy though. Milford staying outside, looking to set something up here. It's Ayler. Ayler in the corner, thought about the three, dribbles baseline. Nice. Ayler swishes for 2.
Oh, got a turnover.
Sloppy play here. Ayler.
Looking to go around them. Offensive rebound. Wow, the frustration's kicked in right there for West Clermont.
That was A.J. Dickerson in transition, and then the foul. Foul called on Brady Sluter.
Here's that DP dribble to the hoop, just rearranges his body to get around the block shot. Biggest lead tonight so far for Milford, 3 points, trying to add on more.
First one's good for Sluter. Second one also drops for him.
So they got their biggest lead, 5, and they had their 5, so we'll see if it gets any bigger.
Wolves will try and answer. Keeping it up top.
Looking to go inside.
In the corner, open 3. Too hard, the offensive rebound.
Rebound.
Puts it back up top.
He's going to
T-Meyer.
T-Meyer with spin move.
Driving in and a nice block, huge block there.
Got him with the body, it looks like.
The foul is called, but get that out of my house, sir, says Hunter Pullett.
Looked like it got him with the body. Guy was trying to take a charge and didn't fully get there in time.
A little too rough on the block, however. A.J. Zambenedetti.
That's a tongue twister.
Zambenedetti.
Almost like Benatendi with a Z. It has Benatendi in it now that I think about it. Just had a Zam on there.
Zambenedetti. I apologize to him if I'm not saying that correctly. Quite the tongue twister. He misses his first throw.
Misses both, too. But they got their offensive rebound. That was a big rebound.
Really need that rebound after the 2 missed free throws from Zambenedetti.
No one's guarding.
Yeah, Padgett all by himself. Misses his shot, another offensive rebound.
Nice pass.
T-Meyer.
He's tougher on there. He gets that ball up there tight.
T-Meyer with a few key rebounds there for the Wolves.
Big bucket, too.
Sinks his 2. Coach from Milford.
Move the ball.
Move the ball, yep. A.J. Dickerson up top for the Eagles. Sends it inside, driving, kicks back out to Ayler. Ayler up top, sends it to
Looking for an all-ball screen here. See if it's a pick and roll or ran into his own
Ayler
guy.
at the buzzer.
And almost nailed it.
Get it.
Not the shot the coach wanted to get, but a great quarter by Milford nonetheless.
So both of these teams averaging about 58, 59 points a game. Only 33-30 as we head into the fourth quarter. West Clermont hasn't played an overtime game yet this year. Milford's won an overtime once.
Give me a shirt here.
Throwing the shirts out.
I want some Milford memorabilia. Thank you, sir. I almost got one if I would have snagged this one.
33-30 is your score. The Eagles leading the Wolves of West Clermont as we've got a quarter to play. And if you've got seat belts at home or a helmet or anything to put on, I would strap in and put them on because this is going to be a wild ride to the finish here.
I left my helmet at home. Sorry.
So really not a lot of foul trouble, but if you look at it right now, Frankie, you'll see that this would be a tie game had West Clermont been making their free throws. Now for Milford, only one missed free throw. A lot of missed free throws there. 3 missed free throws. Excuse me, 4 missed free throws.
They're big.
For
They
West
win
Clermont.
games and lose games. You got to make a free throw.
A tight game like this, those 4 missed free throws are huge. Milford, however, sinking all of their free throws as their student section gets very loud to start this fourth
Go
quarter.
inside.
Underneath and too hard for Connor Foster.
Oh, lost the ball.
Transition, lost the ball, almost gets it
man.
back to A.J. Dickerson.
Whoa. People are diving everywhere. Soft kiss. T. Myers bringing the ruckus.
T. Meyer
Got
keeping
15
the
points
Wolves
tonight.
in this game, and yes, he is leading the Wolves
Got
in
this half
scoring
his team's
tonight.
points. Soft.
4th in the conference is T. Meyer in scoring with about 14 points per game. Wolves down by 1 to the Eagles.
Go.
33-32
Walk.
is the score.
And the good kill.
Jump ball. Whole Milford sideline was looking for the walk
Yeah.
call there. It was very close.
It's been such a close game, you know, it's tough to call who's going to win this game because both of them have been so evenly matched. Both teams have had 5-point leads. It's been the biggest lead of the night for either team, and we're right now at a 1-point advantage in the fourth quarter.
Wolves send it back up top. A.J. Zambinetti back to Dallas Padgett up top.
Nice cut.
A.J. with the bucket. They'll credit Hunter Eads for the basket there off the assist from Zambinetti. Haler gives it back up top, driving in, and the spin and the floater from
All the guys
Caleb
left him.
Farrell.
I mean, he was surprised he was that wide open.
Long 2 now for the Wolves.
Good
Too
offensive
hard,
rebound.
gets his own rebound.
Tia Meyer.
Meyer gets called for the offensive foul.
Tough one. See a coach on West Clermont's kind of confused on that one.
I don't know, I myself will have to agree with that call. I did see the little shove off there.
Right.
Nevertheless, this place is getting louder and louder by the bucket and by the foul.
Yep. As that time gets closer, it's just going to get louder.
35-34, Eagles trying to add to the lead. Huxell drives in,
Love that.
buries the 2.
As a coach, you circle like what players like to DP, down the lane. Huxell, that's one of his go-to punches. Got a timeout here by West Clermont.
37-34. 6 minutes left to play in the game. You'll see this last bucket here by
Huxell
Huxell.
brings it in and takes it. He's done that a few times tonight.
Putting some English on it.
He's got, I believe, 11 points.
Huxell leading the Eagles with 15 points. Ayler right behind him with 14. The big man, Foster, 10 tonight. No one really in foul trouble so far except for the big man, Foster. He's got 2,
Yep.
but the most of any player out there. And yeah, for as physical as this game has been and as many guys we've seen out on the floor and
Flopping around
driving in
and
hard,
everything.
not a lot of fouls tonight.
Nope.
4 fouls for the Wolves of West Clermont in the first half, 3 for the Milford Eagles, and other way around so far this half, 4 for Milford and 3 fouls for West Clermont. Referees and coaches will have some discussion here.
Wonder we're talking about timeouts, how many team timeouts they got. Not sure.
So the Wolves will start us out after the timeout. They leave it to sit
Got
up top with
go-to
T. Meyer.
players.
T. Meyer to
That's
Padgett
a
in the
block.
block there.
Big time
Milford
block.
Milford in transition after the big block.
Nice ball reversal there by Milford.
Huxell spins in, looks to drive, gives it to Ayler. Ayler's going to send it back out. Hunter Pollitt there, gives it back up top. Farrell.
Travel. Tough call. Got substitutions by the Wolves. With the Wolves. About 5 minutes left. It's still a tight ball game.
37-34. The Milford Eagles lead the West Clermont Wolves. First meeting between the two teams.
A lot more to come.
Yes, and plenty more to come between these new ECC rivals. West Clermont 2-1 dropped a game, very close game earlier this week as dribble in there, too short, but a nice rebound.
Surprised they didn't call a body foul there. That was a tough play.
West Clermont lost a real close game. Huxell to Ayler in the transition. Ayler puts in the bucket.
Five-point lead again. You know, they wanted to get any bigger.
And you'll see the replay here in transition.
On the transition for sure, and just got it out and went. Got a block.
Huge block. Get out of my house, says Hunter Pollitt.
The give and go.
And the Eagles are rocking the nest right now. Timeout, West Clermont. The nest is hopping as we see our biggest lead of the night. Watch Hunter Pollitt. No, sir, on the block right there. West Clermont did just drop a very close game to Walnut Hills. Walnut Hills second in the ECC to Milford, who currently in first place with a 4-0 record in the ECC. That game between Walnut Hills and West Clermont, though, came right down to the end. 59-57 was the final score there.
Right.
West Clermont just barely didn't get the win over Walnut Hills. It does stand first with Milford, second with Walnut Hills, and in third with a 2-1 record is West Clermont.
Still so early in the season, that's why these games are so important.
Milford looking to stay on top with their undefeated record. The Wolves looking not to fall out of that top three. West Clermont just up on the Milford Eagles' other rival, arch rivals in Loveland. Also 1-1 in the conference, but 2-2 overall is Loveland. West Clermont 2-1. So you certainly don't want to drop this game and get into that stacked middle of the pack in the conference.
Ooh.
Just
close, almost and one there. The fans have definitely came out, popped some popcorn, and wanted to see a great matchup as we've seen so far.
So it's John Eicholtz at the line now for the Wolves. 41-34. Just over 4 minutes left to play. He hits his first one. Eicholtz
missed it.
Too much on his second free throw. Another missed free throw for West Clermont.
Huxell looks to drive. What else?
Sends it back out into the corner.
Nice head fake.
Long floater here. Leaves it short. Does Farrell. Backhand transition now. It's Zane Masner. He gives it to Menzel. Working around the perimeter are the Wolves. Padgett now long
nice.
two.
Sinks it all night. Padgett's been a good go-to player, him and T-Meyer for West Clermont for sure.
Hitting those long floaters. Narrows the gap on the Eagles. Huxell looks to drive. He gives a floater.
Good
rims
rebound.
out. Wolves now in transition. Puckett to Eicholtz. Eicholtz thinks about driving. He'll keep it outside. It's Paget. Paget over to Menzel. Back up top to Puckett. Puckett looking for someone to send into the lane there. They'll stay outside and a timeout called.
3 minutes left. This is important. 3 minutes. You know, you want to come out, get a little run here. Whoever gets this last run, like I said, is going to get the W tonight.
Yeah, with 41-37. If you're West Clermont, you need a bucket here. You don't want to go down too much.
Nice jumper. That's some highlight. Because they'll have a matchup later in the year at the, I guess it'll be the Wolf's Den, they want to call it.
The Wolf's Den, yeah.
Is that it, the Wolf's Den? Because we're at the Nest right now, so they will get to see each other again.
West Clermont in their first year of existence.
With Amelia and Glen Estee forming the one school.
And yeah, they have really, the combination of the two schools has worked out great for them athletically. In your first season ever, you come out and win your conference.
Right, shared it, yeah, you're right. That's big.
Head to the playoffs in your very first year.
Right.
That's huge. A big three-pointer there. Jay Tiemeyer puts the Wolves on his back and brings this game.
He's been the leading scorer of the night on both squads for sure.
Tiemeyer brings this game back to 1.
Now we're switching off timeout. It's funny if you're at home watching a game and say you're with your significant other or your mom or whoever, they'll say how much time is left. You say, oh, there's 3 minutes left in the game. That 3 minutes could be an hour, and it's the same in football and basketball.
I mean, just the last 10 seconds alone, especially in a game like this, could take forever. But I wouldn't have it any other way, especially on a night like this. You got your two top of the division rivals, and it's been back and forth all night. Only here towards the end have we seen really a big lead. I think that was a 6 or 7 point lead that Milford had. Otherwise,
see where that's at now. So
yeah,
it's a they call it a barn burner. This is going to come down to he wants it more in these last couple minutes, and you can see Tiemeyer wants it too. So that's why he hit that big three, bringing within 1 point.
Yeah, for West Clermont, it's been Tiemeyer and Paget.
Yep, that's the two.
Milford, it's been the man Ayler and Huxell.
Yes.
Huxell driving in and on the arc tonight. Ayler only 14 points tonight. He's coming off a career high 21 points.
That's for sure. They're two scorers, for West Clermont is the Paget and Tiemeyer for sure. So you guys want to watch the last few minutes here, see what they can do for West Clermont. Huxell's definitely going to be someone who's going to drive in.
Huxell over to his big man, Foster. Foster puts the spin move and it rims out.
He does everything right until it just goes to that hoop.
Rim has been not so forgiving to Connor Foster tonight. And like you said, he's done everything right. Just a lot of rimming out. Into the corner, almost mishandled by Paget. Gives it back to Tiemeyer.
Looking to kick it out. Get some more ball rotation because they know what two guys they want, number 14 and number 15.
Tiemeyer, the long two. A little too much. Yeah, good rebound by Foster there.
Looking
in
to push
transition now.
Dribble drive. He gets it back inside. Will he do it again?
Foster kicks it out for the three. Gilmore buries the three. Nathan Gallimore.
Big time.
Huge three for the Eagles.
Second three of the night so far for Gallimore.
Another timeout. Wolves this time.
Full timeout for the Wolves. Full timeout.
And look at this three. Kicking it out to Gallimore, who's all on his own there.
Yep. Splash.
Bam goes that three.
Big buckets here this last few minutes by both teams, really. That's a big shot. When there's only a couple minutes left, if that doesn't go in, hey, they got the ball with 1 point. All they got to do is hit a bucket. So, that was a huge shot.
Yeah, got guts right there, but That's one of your seniors right there on Milford, and Nathan Gallimore. He knows when to pull the trigger.
Boys and girls games being broadcast by ICRC-TV. Find both games on the web at ICRC-TV.com.
Hear Glenn on the PA there, right there, getting a little sore in the voice, giving ICRC-TV a shout out. We do appreciate you tuning in with ICRC-TV all night long for this ECC doubleheader.
That was a good shout out. Glenn's remembering his people.
Yep. So thanks, Glenn, for doing the girls game and then heading over to be the house PA for Milford tonight here in the Nest. Shout out to all our crew. Jason back in the truck, Keith, Tony, Kyle, as another big three comes there.
T. Meyer's back at it, I'm telling you.
T. Meyer with the three for the Wolves, and it's back within one.
Ooh.
Almost stolen away.
Tough one, because if you would have got the ball, hey, that's a jump ball, so when he fell. There's T. Meyer in the corner here, just pulls it up and nails it with a guy in his face. Tough shot.
I don't think I've seen a single three-point tonight hit the rim. It's been all net from the arc from both of these teams. Huxell looking to drive. Huxell underneath the rebound, the putback. Hunter Pollitt puts it back.
That was a big one.
Paget now.
Nice cut.
Working on the baseline. This time a three again.
Ooh.
A little too much. A big rebound from Milford there.
Here's a big offensive rebound here by Milford. Nice putback.
Really, really big putback there from Hunter Pollitt, the senior.
Getting a quick foul. I mean, it's amazing how quickly we got here. Shows you how big that putback was. It's been some big buckets by both squads.
Yeah, that putback is huge, getting under a minute to go now. That gives you the three-point lead. 46-43 as we head under a minute left to play now. Inbound from Gallimore. And the foul immediately.
Quick foul.
And unfortunately, if you're West Clermont, fortunately, if you're Milford, Milford's been spot on at the line tonight.
That's huge. You know, like I said, that wins ball games and loses games too if you don't hit them. So
quick foul once again.
Really great quick fouls though, because both teams were only 4 or 5 fouls. So to get these within a couple seconds is important.
Yeah, especially with this physical rivalry game, just now getting into bonus is Milford. So it'll be Ayler on the 1-and-1 for the Eagles.
Big free throws.
Ayler hits his first one.
I had a feeling they wanted him to shoot the ball. You know, they set it up for him to get the ball, so he's the one that wanted to hit these free throws.
Ayler on the line gives the Eagles the 5-point lead.
These big free throws, you know, you hit your free throws, you win games.
So another timeout here. Only 46 seconds left to play.
Yeah, if I'm West Clermont, I'm drawing something up to get T. Meyer an open three-pointer. I mean, that's what you got to draw up. Unless not the three-pointer, a very quick bucket.
West Clermont out of timeouts now. So coach will leave it to his seniors to try and rally the team back. But the Nest is going to get quite loud here in these last 46 seconds with a 5-point lead.
You got to score now, though. You only got 40 seconds.
Inbound to Puckett. Puckett to Paget. Paget looks to drive in. Gets the foul. No bucket.
But that's what you want. You want to try to score without the clock moving, especially if you're down by 5.
Only 9 seconds tick off there. Paget 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. As the Nest gets loud. Nice. Hits his first one.
I'm West Clermont here. I'm setting up a press defense, trying to trap, but also trying to point out who's their lowest free throw shooter so you can get a higher percentage of a rebound or get a one and done.
Only Hunter Pollitt has missed a free throw tonight for Milford. He's 1 for 2 at the line, but everyone else is perfect at the line for Milford tonight.
That's the difference, sometimes hitting your free throws.
Quick foul, and he'll be back to the line. .4.9 left.
Did he miss that last free throw?
He did not. He made both free throws. Brings them back within 3.
Got Huxell at the line, I believe.
It is Huxell at the line. He's 2 for 2. But misses this first one.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst case scenario.
Huge.
Big offensive rebound. I mean, they got what they wanted. They got a missed free throw, but you got to make sure you box out.
Very smart play by Hunter Pollitt there to knock that back out to the top. And Jake Ayler gets that huge rebound there after the missed free throw. And it'll be back to the line, 31 seconds left to play.
So important to box out on every possession.
Quick sub in here for the Wolves. 1-1 for Ayler.
Man, he
hits it.
Oh, thought he had his one shot, but he's got an extra one. Buy one, get one free. That was a tough break there, getting that offensive rebound.
Ayler hits his second one, and the lead's back to 5 for the Eagles as we head under 30 seconds. Quick 3.
Boom.
Hits the 3. Huge clutch 3 again. It's J.T. Meyer.
It's a good game, Hey, there's no quitting this team. That's Milford's doing a great job, but sometimes you got to tip your cap off to a top player. He pulled up another 3-pointer and nailed it.
T. Meyer just will not let up from the arc tonight. The Nest rocking with the I believe we will win chant already. But it's not over yet. 23 seconds left to play. The lead is cut to 2. The Eagles lead the West Clermont Wolves. Milford calls a timeout. Got 2 timeouts left. The Wolves, no timeouts left for the Wolves.
Wow, that's big to note, especially the last 23 seconds.
The biggest lead we had tonight was that 6 or 7 point lead that Milford had, and that's where they spent 2 or 3 of their timeouts trying to slow that run that Milford was on.
And at one time, West Clermont had a 5-point lead in the first half.
And each of them have pulled back. Every run that each team has gone on has been pulled back to either 1 or 2 points or a tie ball game. This half started out back and forth between a 1-point game for a while.
Right.
Inbound, Huxell tries to bring it up.
Wow, no foul there.
No foul yet, and there it is with 18 seconds left to play.
See how he shoots tonight. I don't know if he's shot any free throws tonight. Old Nathan.
So Nathan Gallimore, the senior, has not been to the line tonight. He'll have 2 now as Milford enters double bonus.
Huge free throw.
Hits his first. 3-point lead for the Eagles. Gallimore.
Good shot.
Hits his second.
It's been a difference in the game. I mean, really, they've hit their free throws. I mean, that's really what it is.
In a physical game like this, it has come down to the free throws. West Clermont just hasn't hit from the line. The Eagles have some quick in transition once again. They give it to T-Meyer. T-Meyer drives in too hard off the glass. The putback and the one. Huge,
exciting.
Huge foul there with the putback and one. 52-50. If this three goes in, we'll be in a 1-point game.
Here's T-Meyer driving. Looked like he got a foul there, but didn't. But nice offensive rebound there by
David Padgett there, or Dallas Padgett, excuse me, gets the free throw. And our booth table is rocking. This place is so loud, the Nest. Padgett at the line. 1-point ball game, 9 seconds left.
Got to get a quick foul here.
Quick foul immediately, 8.4 on the clock.
Hey, West Clermont did everything you're supposed to do when you're down by a couple points. I mean, fouled him quick. Milford's done a great job hitting the free throws, but right now they can, even if he makes both these, they can still have to stop T-Meyer with a three-pointer. Big free throws here.
It'll be Jake Ayler at the line for the Eagles. Just one of many for Milford that's been clutch at the line tonight.
Wow.
And rims out on his first one. So even if he makes this, it'll be 8 seconds in a 2-point game.
Exciting stuff here in the Milford land of the Eagles.
Ayler for his second three. Hits this one. Here we go.
Got to go. He's got 7 seconds.
6 seconds left.
T-Meyer, three. Oh, missed
Off
it.
the bucket,
Big
comes
rebound.
down. Milford gets the win at the last second, holds on to defeat the West Clermont Wolves at home.
That was close because if that went in, got a sad bunch.
Game. Yeah, it would be a very sad nest here. What a game, folks. 53-51 is your final score tonight. The West Clermont Wolves drop to 2-2. The Milford Eagles stay undefeated at 5-0.
Yeah.
And
two of their losses are by 2 points, so just close games, tough battles. They fought hard tonight.
yeah, they've battled to the end in both the top losses to the top two teams in this conference. So thank you for tuning in to this doubleheader tonight between the West Clermont Wolves and Milford Eagles, both the girls and the boys game. For Frankie, Jason, and all the guys back at the ICRC team, I'm Josh Semstraw. Thank you for tuning in.